Andy Johnson, Minnesota State University. Series of short videos looking at basic tutoring strategies for moderately and severely disabled / delayed readers. That term is essentially the same as students with dyslexia. There are varying definitions of dyslexia. Agreements differ, but essentially dyslexia and severely disabled readers or specific learning disability, it is the same. It is an inability to learn to read caused by unknown origin. First of all, it is important that you understand the definition, the concept of reading and the reading process. This is not just me saying this, but to be an effective teacher, you have to understand the reading process. Again, not just me. This wonderful Handbook of Reading Disabilities Research, that theme, one of many themes that comes up time and time again. Reading is creating meaning with print, not sounding out words. People with the phonological approach, this definition that reading is sounding out words, it goes from bottom up. They do not understand the full context or have read all the research on reading and the reading process. Because without meaning, we are not reading. I can sound out something written in German, but I'm not reading because I am not creating meaning. The brain uses 3 cueing systems, not just the phonological, looking at letters and words and attaching sounds. That's what people who emphasize brain research, quote, seem to think this is the only definition of reading. The brain uses that as one cueing system to recognize words, but our brains also use semantics or meanings or context of the sentences and syntax. Syntax is the grammar, the word order, word parts to help us recognize words and create meanings. If we focus just on one of these, as some would say, focus only on phonics, we actually impede the progress in learning to read. Traditionally, remediation only focused on phonics, and that impedes students' progress because by overemphasizing one, you tend to de-emphasize the others. And again, research has shown, not just Andy, but by itself, simply focusing on phonics is not very effective. So again, teachers need to understand the reading process. Again, that's not me. But understanding the reading process enables you to make use of any reading program. Reading research shows that reading is an interactive process, not bottom-up, not just sounding out words, but we use information from the brain to understand and interact with information from the page to create meaning. Our knowledge interacts with what's on the page to help us recognize words and create meaning. Reading is an interactive process. There are no magic bullets. There is no one approach that works with all students. No single method, approach, strategy works in isolation because children are not standardized products. You need to teach the child and not the program. So, commercial programs, you can buy them, Orton Gillingham or Lips or some of these others, okay? Some parts may be effective for some students. There's no single program that is effective for all students. There's no single program in which all parts are effective. So that's why we need to understand the reading process so you can make good decisions, understand and be able to use commercial programs. But really, if you understand the reading process, you don't need no stinking reading programs. End part 1.